one is asking you to go sell anything, right? It's not about that. It's about making sure that the person in front of you, who typically in these situations is the one who's invited you, right? Now, unless it's an informational interview, but even then, they've agreed to give you their time. And if it is a interview, then they saw all these candidates, right? And of hundreds of candidates, they made a short list and they put you on that short list. So, right there is that's all you need, right? That is, they want to speak to you. They want to meet you. They want to find out what you can do, what you've done in the past, what you can do in the future for their team, for their organization, right? So it's your job to turn up and tell them precisely all that, right? You have to give them that information. If you don't give them that information, if you don't do it clearly, accurately, and with confidence, and by that I don't mean bragging. I don't mean being arrogant. I mean the confidence of saying X is X and Y is Y. I mean, if you've done certain things, well, then you've done them, right? So it's just as simple as that. And it was really interesting today because so many of the students had that question, and we had a little bit of a discussion, and so there was this thing about, interestingly enough, about being humble, and so this is exactly what I say. It's not about bragging versus being humble, because it's neither of those things, right? You are going into an interview because you've been invited, and so therefore you're going there. It's their time as well as yours, and you have a responsibility, right? And the responsibility that you have is to be able to communicate to these people whatever it is that you think is relevant for them to know, so that they can make the best decision, right? So you withholding information or being shy about it or reticent or on the fence or reserved does no one any favors, right? It's not just you who loses out, they lose out, everybody loses out, because what if you are the perfect candidate but didn't quite communicate that information, right? So think of it like that. It's not about bragging or about being humble. It's about being honest, accurate, and responsible, right? You have a responsibility to communicate accurately and comprehensively to the people that are in front of you in any situation, right? But especially in an interview, because that's something where someone has, like I said, gone through many applications and chosen yours and given you a spot. So it's your responsibility to turn up and tell it like it is.